Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Adam. If you love luxury fashion, then definitely gonna love my channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, and check out my Instagram below for all of the latest updates. And today, let's get right into it. So obviously, yes, I have been gone for maybe like a good month, but it was a vacation that I really needed, and I have so much great and exciting news to share with you in upcoming videos. However, for now, let's head to Rodeo Drive and check out Balenciaga. Right now, we are in Beverly Hills, heading to Rodeo Drive. Currently, I am with one of my best friends, Rashfir, which you will be seeing soon. First, we did make a stop in Sephora because I did need my Tatcha eye cream. However, now on Rodeo, we have this giant blue gorilla, which if you know my other Rodeo vlogs, you know these statues always change, and this one is just so cute, and so Balenciaga, the coloring of it. However, once we walk in, we do see the Rodeo bag, and you know I love the Rodeo bag, but now it is in calfskin grained leather. So, you know, it has a little bit more of like a supple touch to it. It is a little bit more sturdy, and because of that, it will scratch less because of the style of the specific leather. But you know, this is like one of my favorite bags. This is definitely my next bag. However, I do want it in the smooth leather just because I really like this one, the pebble grained. However, I'm just so like infatuated by the original one. But they do have it in ostrich, and it is real ostrich, but the ostrich only comes in the baby blue and in the small version, not the large version, which you know me, I love the medium and the large version. I do have another small in this beautiful baby blue, which this is just such a beautiful color. Now, this specific color, that one does come in the medium size. However, this one down here is so cute. I love the light beige. It looks pink, but it's actually a light beige, kind of like my Chanel Trendy. So this one's so cute, I would have them all. Now we get into the crystal ones though, and the crystal one is just so mind-boggling. It is just so beautiful. Now, the price of this is very expensive. This one for the small version, I think this was 6,000 or 10,000. I will have it on screen if I can correct myself. However, it is just so beautiful, the suede inside of it. I want this one so bad, but again, the crystals only come in the small size, unless you get the giant puffer bag, which I do want, and we did see in another Balenciaga video of mine. That one is 20,000, the guy told me though. So very high price for that one, but I love the crystals. A little more affordable, we do have crocodile embossed. It's not real crocodile or alligator, but it does have this real crystals on the hardware. And just look how cute it just shines. Even on the fuchsia pink red one, it has a green hardware on it with the green crystals, and it's just really cute colorway. I like how they paired these colors together. Balenciaga Belair Bag, I have to say, I'm not too much of a fan of it. However, this colorway is very interesting to me. It reminds me of like this classic Celine bag, but I do like that one. However, this one up here, I would rather get this one just because of the crocodile emboss. It's just so cool, so edgy, and I like all the details on it. For more simple ones, they do have this pink one, which is just so adorably cute. I love this pink. For a new style bag, we have this one right here, which is more of a rectangular version. It does have a very nice soft inside with one zip compartment and of course the open one. However, I really was curious, under these little flaps right here, is there like a front pocket pouch? I totally didn't even think about checking for that, but if you know, comment it down below. Balenciaga is famous for their "what are these" bags. Now, what I mean by that is, look, it's a chip bag. So first we have like the clutch that's folded down to look like a folded bag of chips, but then we actually have some other bags that are just branded like the bag of chips. And it's just so cute. So first let's take a look at this one, which clearly looks like Lay's. And the Lay's chips bag, it's just so cute, to be honest. Now, I'm not a fan of the yellow, but this leather pouch, it is real leather, and it's so cute, you know, as like a cute little pouch keychain for it. I actually really do enjoy that. But this one down here is definitely a little bit of a showstopper because this is a beautiful clutch, and thanks to Rashfir's help, I was able to open it and get a great shot of it for you guys. So let's go ahead and see it opened. Now, I was disappointed by how small it was because I thought the whole bag you'd be able to use. But as you can see, it's only half the bag, so the part that actually folds is the size of the bag. But very cute. Comment down below, what do you think of this? Another cute one is this one right here. Out of all of these three, I would get this one just because the pink makes it look really cute. And I do like how it does have a red pouch. I'd prefer a pink pouch to match the bag, but I do think the colorways together are perfect. However, if I had to get one bag besides my Rodeo one, I would get this one right here because it's classic, it's simple, it's easy, and this is good for every day because I've been going out a lot, and all of my bags are usually too big, so this one would honestly be like the most perfect underrated size. Now, Balenciaga actually came up to me and they asked me how I felt about their bowling bag because Prada sells, Dior sells, but this bag is not selling for them. And I told them that for one, I haven't seen this absolutely anywhere. I haven't seen this in any YouTube videos, any influencers, any celebrities. Nobody has ever carried this bag, in my opinion. And I think it's very, very underrated because it's very squishy, so it's easy to get into. Comparing it to the Prada ones, Prada in my other Prada vlog, you can watch that and check it out. But you can clearly see that this one opens so much easier. The Prada one, it's so hard to get in and out of. However, this one, nice, easy, squishy, so much room. You could even fit your little dog in it. So this one is very underrated. So I told them that, yeah, I'll definitely go ahead, give this bag a shout out, and, try to really make something out of it because this is really, really nice. And it's actually an affordable price point too. Upstairs for the clothing, now this is technically like the women's store, so we will see mostly like women's clothing in this one, but a lot of really cute stuff. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this collection, but the bags are just so cute and I love them. As we see here, we do see new styles as well. Like this one right here, it's just so cute. Kind of reminds me of like Celine and YSL if they had a baby, like this would be like the bag, but this is just so cute. And look, it even has a small pouch. Now, the small pouch is sold separately because it's technically a mini handbag, but even the mini bag is worth $1,200, so it's a little expensive for my taste because in all honesty, Fendi, it kind of looks like a mini Fendi bag, and I kind of prefer the mini peekaboo that's just like this. However, I don't like how the peekaboo opens, but the opening of this one is actually really great. So, come to think of it, I think I would prefer this one over the Fendi one. I actually really love it. Feel free to gift it to me, anybody. We do have some unisex clothes as well, like the giant leather jacket, but they actually had a Kim Kardashian collaboration, which I didn't even know they had a collaboration with Kim. But it's just so cute. And you know me, I love Kim, so way to go, Kim. We have a super nice, super cute, cozy sweater from Balenciaga. Can't go wrong with that. However, they do have this double leather jacket. Now, the double leather jacket, I do try this on, and it's so heavy. I honestly could not wear this because it's so heavy on the shoulders. And the fit of it wasn't exactly what I was going for. Maybe if it was a little bit longer, it would have worked, but I'm not too much of a fan of this, but I like the idea they were going for. Now, hands down, the best piece in the store is this Balenciaga coat. Now, this costs $10,000, but tell me that this is not couture, darling. Tell me that this is not Lady Gaga. Like, can you not see Lady Gaga wearing this on any red carpet? This is so, like, amazing. Even the hips are just so Mugler. And it's just absolutely everything. I love this so much. 100% I would have bought this if I could. Now, the hips are so structured. There's a couple like hard pieces on the inside, and it's just so beautiful, especially like if you walk and your legs start to show. It's just such like a sexy suit dress vibe, and I love it so much. Of course, I had to make Rashfir try it on. Of course, looking like the superstar he is. So, maybe you'll actually see him in a commercial pretty soon. Then last but not least, they had this garbage bag dress. Now, of course, this is made out of leather, but it really does look like a garbage bag. And I'm not gonna lie, even though this is like, what is this? It is so perfect and so cute. And imagining this on a red carpet, or the person wearing this would slay. Like, they would just be so cute. Like, this is just such a vibe and such a moment. So, if you can pull this off, definitely pull it off because this is a moment. Obviously, that amazing, just like silhouette couture Lady Gaga designed dress is just so fantastic and so great. I would snatch that up in an instant. However, that jacket, that coat, that dress, it is $10,000. Now, is that a lot of money? It is, but honestly, for that coat, I actually do think it's a reasonable price point. I would totally get it. I would get it in like every color, to be honest. But I love that coat so much. I would love, love, love to have that, as well as all of the Rodeo bags in literally like every color, especially the crystal ones. I love the crystal ones. But Balenciaga, I really do feel like they're just so underrated, mainly because of all the controversies in the past. However, I kind of think it's time to move past that and really just enjoy Balenciaga again. So definitely go check out Balenciaga. I love it so much, especially the Carry Bowling Ball bag. It's just really, really cute and deserves more attention. But thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And I have so much more videos to come. I have great, exciting news about Valentino as well. I went to Valentino and they knew me. And it was just so exciting. It was just so, like, everything. So stay tuned for my Valentino vlog because that's going to be an amazing vlog. However, again, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. And have a great day. Au revoir.